was like, whoa.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is. This episode is sponsored by Underdog. The app is an easy way to make some cash just by making picks on your favorite players. Underdog is available in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, and Missouri, just to name a few. Underdog is dropping promos all week long, so make sure y'all check the app to see what's next. If you're new, use code It Is What It Is when you sign up, play $5, and they'll drop $50 in bonus funds your way. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts Mace and Cam, and today we are joined with our analyst Pacman Jones.
Killer, what's good, man?
What's good, man? Pac, what you eating on the Pop-Tart? That's of Joe Burrow's locker room?
I'm so upset with you, bro. You are upset, bro.
Yo, bro, what is you got that out of Joe Burrow locker room?
Bro,
What's up?
you had the same attitude that you should have had yesterday, bro.
All right,
You
tell
got
me
niggas talking this crazy, cuz. On God.
what's going on,
All
man.
right, bro, don't say shit to me, bro. Don't listen. Hold on. All that old fake ass gangster shit. I do not want to hear that shit today, nigga. Yesterday you had a prime example to act like you needed to act, and you didn't.
What happened yesterday? I don't even know.
I mean, whatever day it was, I don't know what day. I'm on. You know what I mean? I'm only on here. You know, on Fridays. Was it Wednesday?
What are you talking about?
Hold on. Let me.
This nigga here, boy.
Hey, Tree, if a nigga ever talk to you like that again, sis, let me know. Cause this nigga right here is a bum. Ain't no way in the fuck that somebody been talking to you like that when I was on the show. No way.
This nigga here. Pacman
I ain't a
act.
part time.
Pacman act. I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie.
bro.
You act.
Shit. I mean the part talk, my boy.
You act different when that check come in, man. That check get cut. You
man, the check ain't came in yet.
That's a lie. That's a lie, nigga. That's a lie, nigga. Murder, did we send the money? I got the receipts on my phone.
Yeah.
Twin.
I'm paying you now. I'm paying you.
That pop
Let me
tart
get my part
late.
time, bro. Pop my shit, bro. Bro, you a hater, bro. You don't want me to pop my part time, bro.
Yeah.
Killer, you a hater.
I don't want
Don't
you
let
to
nobody
pop
talk to us like that no more, though, bro.
I don't want a nigga to pop your
Bruh.
part talk. It's crazy.
This shit, that
This nigga crazy. Now you got lean in his cup. You got to know. See, well, I'm gonna tell the audience is this. This is the pattern right here. This is how he came on the show the first week. He didn't get.
Oh my God! So I'm drunk today
He didn't.
again.
He didn't pay. He didn't get paid last week. He got paid for all his shows, and now he back on lean. and pop sauce. This is how he acts after he gets paid. I see. We gotta take every other week off from paying him to calm him down a little bit, man.
Bro,
This is how he works.
this
is how it
is
go.
fruit punch, bro. This is from the
Everything
gas
I know. I see how this works. Yo, Murder, we gonna slow the checks up, Murder. Yeah, I'm listening.
I look, bro. I got blinders on. I don't listen to the outside noise. You get what I'm saying? I know a nigga don't like me because when you at the top, guess what? Everybody do this. Boom, 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 boom. That's a part of the game. Like, we're at the top right now. Motherfuckers are gonna talk about you. Like,
I don't get the point. I was just about to say the same thing. So thank you. Exactly.
And you talking about like, and bro, you don't even gotta waste your time with him. He's a bum.
Yeah.
Do I need to say the name again?
Are we friends now? I'm like, I don't know where we at.
No, I'm asking you, do we need to say the nigga name again? No, we don't.
I didn't say the name the first time. I thought we was about to talk about football.
I wanted to tell you that too while we was on air. You know what I mean? Man, fuck them folks, man. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. No,
100%. Absolutely. I never
at
can.
the end of the day,
Let me tell you something.
shit on them in a whole different way, bro. Shit on them by keep doing what you doing, bro. Them niggas are bums.
Nah, that's a fact. But on a serious note, let me tell you something. And pertaining to what you say when niggas talk about niggas, Once you start playing with niggas' emotions, happy, sad, mad, whatever, and I ain't talking about that situation. I'm not even talking about what you talking about. I'm just saying in general. You got niggas. You got niggas emotional. And that's just that.
Right.
So you absolutely, I never cared. You be in a wrong business, excuse me, to give a fuck what somebody say. If you care what somebody say, you in the wrong business, nigga. What you say?
What did you eat before the show? Beef jerky? So what?
Hey, yo.
This is the second time you fucking burped today.
Hey, yo. I'm not drinking lean and I'm not eating edible Pop-Tarts.
Bro, it's not
That's
lean,
what
bro.
I'm not doing. Just because it ain't in a double,
lean.
just because it ain't in a double cup.
Bro, lean days are over with, bro.
Oh, they over with. That's just still in your system.
Yeah,
that shit ain't ever get out your system, bro.
Rooster was a rooster, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I never had lean. I don't know. I don't know how quick it leaves your system or stays in your system or anything.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry.
I'm cowboy.
I'm sorry I can't like have a moment with you about lean.
Hey, can I ask you a question though? Was the shit true when he talking about y'all was selling dope and like you start crying?
I dressed it to come on the mall. Me and Murder talked about it on the show.
No, I want to know. I wasn't on the show.
It's 100% lie.
Can I ask the question?
Yeah, absolutely. It's 100% lie. It's not even true. You getting desperate. You can't trust a nigga. You can't trust a nigga who's gonna take their teeth out in the middle of an interview, bro. That's just that. If you trust a nigga mid-interview take their teeth out, is telling the truth. That's on you.
I gotta ask a question.
I ain't mad at you. You can ask all the way. Yeah.
Ooh, I have no. Go ahead, Tree. Like I asked all the questions I wanted to ask.
Okay. So the Dolphins lost to the Bills 31-21. Pacman, at any point did you think the Dolphins were gonna win?
No. The Dolphin train is over with. From the fucking head coach to Tyreek Hill to Tua Tagovailoa. I hope I said that. Tua Tagovailoa. I said that right. I think all that shit over with. We said it last week. This is week, 3 for them. I think it got one more week and there'll be a coach's change. But I think all that shit over with. And it started with Tua. Tua's a bum, bro. And all that shit about not making Tyreek Hill a captain because he going through divorce and all that shit. Fuck a divorce. I get paid to play fucking football. If I show up on Sunday and do my fucking job and lead the team, I should be a fucking captain. And I'm just saying, all the motherfuckers who got the C on their chest are playing like shit. Starting with the quarterback. So, yeah, I think this is over with in Miami. It's going to be a whole nother cha-cha slide down there in 12 months.
I thought towards halftime, I thought that they could possibly win. It was tied up at halftime. I know that they missed a field goal talking about the Buffalo Bills on special teams, and I'm like, here we go with this special team shit. Every week is some fucking special teams fucking up. Dallas kicker looked really good last week and saved them niggas.
Cut you off, but like that special team shit is really big, bro. Like I'm talking about like when it comes to kickoff, punt return, time of possession, like yardage, like that special team shit wins games. Like Patriots shouldn't have won last week, but they won because of the special teams. Like they dominated.
Absolutely.
Special teams.
No, absolutely.
My fault. I'm in the country.
No, you good, bro. Like that's the point I was making. Dallas doesn't win without special teams last week. You know what I'm saying? And when I seen the kicker miss that bad for the Bills, I'm like, they better get touchdowns because the kicker ain't looking good. It wasn't even close. That nigga kicked that shit all the way to the side. But after halftime, I gotta agree with Pac. I didn't think the Dolphins was gonna win. And we talked about this leading up to this game. Miami's chemistry. Miami chemistry is all the way off. And Mace brought up with what Pacman said, is saying that how Tyreek is going through divorce or whatever. And I have the same opinion as Pac. I'm not here to get a nigga's personal opinion or say shit about niggas or anything while it's personal business or nothing. But you gotta show up to work. When it don't matter what you're going through personally, you gotta show up to work. You can't bring your shit to work. This happens a lot in basketball. And I'm not gonna say niggas' names, but the reasons we seen niggas not come to work for months because their girlfriend is sleeping with their boyfriend, or this person is moving to a different side of the country. Like, it just, basketball niggas be taking months off, and I believe because basketball checks are more guaranteed than football players' checks. So they got time to do all that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Depends on the contract. But answer the question, I agree with Pac. It's over in Miami. The body language is off. You see when they start talking about niggas in the press conference, that's going to make niggas off. Tyreek didn't end the season last year saying he wanted to be there. He got on his avatar on his Twitter or Instagram the picture of Antonio Brown when he's leaving Tampa Bay. All the signs is there that the chemistry is off, and I think it's too late to get back. But as far as them winning last night, not after halftime. At halftime, I thought maybe they had a chance, but nah.
Yeah, by halftime. It was pretty evident by then, but Dolphins are going to have to do a lot of internal searching to figure out what they're going to do next, because they're going to have to make a lot of changes if they want to even get back to
They are fine.
being.
They are fine in motherfucker. Everybody who, all the players down there, go ahead and pack your shit up. If you're on the budge of having another contract and you ain't balling right now, go ahead and pack your shit up. Mike McDaniel, your house should be already packed up to wherever the fuck you are from or where you think you're going. But like, that shit is over with. Only person that's probably gonna be there after this year is Tua.
That's a terrible situation to be in. If I were him, I would want to go to, but he can't. He can't make that decision. We'll see what happens.
They paid him too much.
Yeah.
They paid him too much. He's there. Like, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay, moving on.
You know that shit. And that's the reason why I really don't agree with the captain shit, because, like, Tua, you're a great quarterback, but you're not nothing without motherfucking tools. Like, it's like a man going to work that got to fix a car that ain't got a motherfucking screwdriver. And if you can fix a car without a screwdriver, that means you're really crafty. Tua is not crafty enough to fix a fucking offense without a screwdriver, or is basically what I'm saying. But like, and I think all this shit started when Tyreek Hill was going through the shit that he was going through, and Tua talking about, well, he need to come back and make friends with the team first. Bro, shut the fuck up.
Let me ask you a question, Pat, because I've never played on a level that you've played on, and I never even played football close to the level you play football on. But when we did play basketball at an amateur level, we didn't give a fuck who was the captain. Like, yo, you go do all that talking to the referee. If you want to do all that shit, cool, that's on you. They don't give a fuck in the league. I already know what you about to ask. Yeah, is that a big deal? Do the best player? Let me just ask this for the audience. Does the best player or one of the best players have to be the captain?
It's never the best player.
Right.
Like, because 9 times out of 10, like, if you got a guy like me, like, yeah, I was captain probably out of 14 years I played, I was captain maybe 4 years. But, like, my mental was so fucked up. Like, I didn't want to be the one that was going out there. I didn't want to be the one, like, I'm already, like, wired up. But, like, no, it's not fucking captains. And you don't vote on it. It's a fucking coach's opinion. And 9 times out of 10, the quarterback and the center are definitely going to be captains.
Okay, so moving along, Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice was suspended for the first 6 games of the season for his involvement in a multi-car crash last year. In support, some of the Chiefs players, including Travis Kelce, wore a Free 4 t-shirt to pay tribute to Rice. There was some backlash on social media, but Pacman, how did you feel about it? Did you see a problem with it? What are your thoughts?
Everybody go through something to get to something. Shit happens. I go through a lot of shit. I'm in shit every day. So, like, I'm all for not second chance, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and 8th chance. So, I'm all with that. Like, I support the player. Like, period, point blank.
Yeah. 6 games. I know he was in a multi-car crash, but I don't really know the details of exactly what happened, but I know that they was racing. And I had a friend that actually did 7 years in jail for racing because he killed the other person he was racing, died. So it's part of being young. Listen, I don't know how old he is, but when you're young and you got money, you want to have fun. And
25.
Yeah, 25, man, damn, I remember 25. 25 was a wild time, my nigga. 25 was a real wild time. So when you 25, you're having fun and you got money, and sometimes athletes, I believe, entertainers or whatever, we believe that don't worry about what we do when we're not doing what we're doing, because we got a life too at certain times. When we're not entertaining you, we have other things to do. And sometimes people look at athletes or entertainers or anybody that you look up to as, wow, what were you doing here? A lot of times, if I go back to Harlem, they be like, damn, what you doing here? Nigga, I'm from here. They just surprised because they only see you on television, and that's what they know you from. So when you get an incident like this, they be like, oh, what was he doing? Why was he racing? Nigga, he was living his life. He didn't think he was going to get it. I'm pretty sure he didn't start the race saying, I hope somebody gets hurt. He's trying to win a car race. At the end of the day, Pac is right. You deserve second chances, but I don't want to speak too much on it because I don't know too much about it. But I do know that I had a friend go to jail for a long time for racing cars. And looking at the quick article that I'm looking at, it just says some injuries. I don't know how severe the injuries are, so I don't really want to comment on it too much. But 6 games, 7 years. I think that's pretty good. He'll be back.
What you said.
And just to add a little bit, just for context for the viewers who are watching. So a couple people were left injured. He was sentenced to 5 years probation and 30 days in jail after pleading guilty to 2 third-degree felony charges. And then, of course, his teammates wore that shirt just to basically say, like, in support of him coming back to the game. So that's just a little bit more context, but yeah. Yeah, Pacman?
Probably cost him about $300,000. He getting 50 a week. I just Googled his contract. So I think that's a significant fine, I think. I don't know about y'all, but there's a lot of people that's out here just doing a lot of bullshit that's not getting fined $300,000. I'm just saying. It's a small opinion. 300? Yeah, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. 300 done. That's a quiet little smack on the ass. That's all I'm saying.
So let me say this, just to play devil's advocate, right? Let me ask you this. If you may say 300,000, and that's why I said I don't really want to talk. I'm just making imaginary scenario because I don't
50
know.
50 times 6. We just saying 50 times 6. 5 times 6.
No, I understand the number. I'm just saying I don't know the whole scenario, so I'm just, for the audience who be like, Cam, listen, I'm making a scenario up. I'll give you 2 scenarios real quick. What if somebody's injured to where they can't walk again? That's what I was going to ask you. I wasn't going to go to death, but what if somebody's injured to where they can't walk again, and then they sit there and say, nigga, it's only 300,000.
Bro, like, in the morning, he didn't wake up and say, like, I'm going to hurt somebody.
True.
So, I don't know the situation.
That's what I said.
Like, a motherfucker can get paralyzed from walking across the street. Like, it's so much shit that's going on in today's time. Like, I'm not going to say, like, 300,000, hopefully ain't nobody paralyzed, but if it is, that's why you got insurance and shit like that. And I'm not condoning violence, but what I'm saying is people make mistakes. For him to make a mistake and ain't nobody dead, from far as I know, ain't nobody paralyzed, hopefully.
Yeah, no, that's an imaginary scenario. I'm just asking your opinion.
And lawyer fees. This nigga out of $500,000. He out of $500,000, bro. More than that. Hold on, let me think. What is it fucking before taxes? Let's just say he getting 85 a week for 6 weeks. After that, like he down there out of half a ball.
That's why I was asking your opinion.
But like he wasn't drunk. He wasn't like.
But see, the thing about the reason I asked, but see, that's the thing about it, because let's say, for instance, I'll just give you an example, and we're giving examples. I'm not saying about him. If you fall asleep while you driving and you crash and kill somebody, you still get involuntary manslaughter. Because you went to sleep. That don't mean you was drunk. That don't mean you was high. That don't mean nothing else. You could have been on your phone real quick, text message, boom, involuntary manslaughter, 5 years in jail. That don't mean they did it on purpose either. So that's why I was giving them some scenarios. You know, and that's the thing about it. When you're a player, and I'm not trying to highlight this, they put you up front. 2 years ago, I believe it was, Andy Reid's son was in an accident and injured a 5-year-old right before the Super Bowl. I ain't hear shit about that since.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ain't just injury.
Yeah, what happened?
It was way more than fucking injury. We haven't heard about that, though.
That's what what are them, like, fucking echo, nigga? That's the fuck is you talking about? I just said that, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? So what happened then? If it wasn't just an injury, what happened? Because I thought it was injury.
No. It was more than an injury. I said we haven't heard about it.
Right.
You know why?
Why's that?
Why?
Tell me why. You tell me. You so fucking smart. You tell me, smart guy.
I'm not feeding you no more today. I'm not doing it. I just asked the same question, and now you're gonna try to reverse the question.
No, I'm asking I'm asking you why we haven't heard about it.
Yo,
now you want to throw me up under the bus?
Yo, you wild, bro.
Like,
I'm not feeding no more today. I'm not doing it. I started my sentence off and said, I said they put celebrities, the players, the athletes, whoever up front. But Andy Reid's son, 2 years ago, right before the Super Bowl, was in a car accident that severely injured a 5-year-old kid. And we don't hear about that. Now you're trying to say the same thing.
That's not what you said.
Stat, is that what I said?
Yeah, it is, but I'm thrown off.
That's exactly what I said.
But like, my point is, bro, is first of all, players are going to be held to a high standard. That's pure point blank. Because if I go outside tomorrow and piss outside, like right now, it's a bigger story than, I don't know, Joe Blow going downstairs and pissing. So, like, I was on fucking that channel. I don't even want to, like the mouse and shit for 75 days. I mean, what was on there? 175 days straight. Nobody in my house could even watch that shit when I was going through my shit. But I don't know, it's a part of the game, but it's crazy that other people can get away with a lot more shit.
This is true. That was my point.
It's a part of the game. Yeah. Like if me and you, like, if I, same way you just grab your nose then, no, Kim got a book in his nose. Like, how the fuck do you know what bro got in his nose? Like, how do you come up with that conclusion?
Yeah, that's 100%. They'll say worse. They'll say I was on cocaine because I touched my nose. I get what you're saying 100%. You're absolutely right.
I know this is a Kansas City issue, but I'm not feeling this. You know, whenever somebody get hurt, I think people be taking it way too lightly because it's celebrities, but a life is a life. You can't just lose a life and say, oh, we got insurance, or oh, there's money set aside for that. That's somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about if you lost your child and somebody said something like that, you'll feel super crazy about that. So I think 6 games, though it may seem like a lot to a lot of people, a life is much more important than 6 games. I think we gotta keep that in perspective. Even for me, that's for me to say that. But I understand where everybody else is coming from. But I don't think that penalty was enough realistically. And I'm a Kansas City fan.
Nobody died. Just so you know.
FYI.
Yeah.
Nobody died.
Oh, nobody died. Then 6 games is enough.
So real quick, I'll add, because I know I'm always the one who's like has a different perspective, but I do think that like, even if it wasn't his intention, it's just like when you elevate and you're in a position where you know a lot, especially when a lot more eyes are on you and when you start to make more money, whether you want to or not, you do just have to move differently. And so luckily, it was just injuries and it wasn't something worse, but it could have been. And that's kind of like a shoulda, coulda, woulda situation. So I'm happy that he will be able to come back and play. And like, I understand his teammates' support for him because to me that makes sense. But just looking at also at the outside in, it just could have went a very different way. So it's also just a blessing that everybody still is alive and not even just the people that he injured himself also being alive, because in situations like that, you just don't get second chances. So I would just say, just be careful. I want everybody to be protected and safe. And that is always going to be my mentality. That's never going to change. So hopefully moving forward, it don't happen again. Hopefully it don't happen because I've definitely lost friends in racing and stuff like that. Like, it's a serious thing. So like, I just think you just got to be careful. That's all. Okay. Could Shedeur have been a Raven? We will discuss after the break.
One eye, one heart, one love.
Excuse me? After last night's performance, we're gonna do this again? Not tonight. I don't think so. And make sure you close the door behind you.
When I take the pussy up, man. When I take the pussy up, man. When I take the pussy up, man. When I take the pussy up, man.
I'm Rico fucking strong.
Took that horsepower and told the girl to giddy up.
Baby!
Fast money, Manny, fresh shit, cash money, Moscow mule.
I'm back.
Looking back at her, I'm a crash.
Hell no. Muchacho, levántate. Toma eso, bébetelo.
Right now?
Well, cuña.
Okay.
Well,
Now, right now. Right now.
yeah.
Girl, let me see you walk it off. Oh, let me see you walk it off. Yeah, let me see you walk it off. Go, girl, let me see you walk it off.
Welcome back. Now let's get into our underdog picks of the day. So on Sunday, the Titans will play the Colts. Underdog has Cam Ward at 204.5 passing yards. Do you have him higher or lower, Mace?
I'm gonna go higher. For the young boy. Pause.
Come on, Law.
Okay. Daniel Jones is at 208.5 passing yards. Do you have him higher or lower, Cam?
Lower.
Yeah, lower.
Okay. And Jonathan Taylor's at 88.5 rushing yards. Do you have him higher or lower, Mace?
Higher.
I'm going low.
Okay. Make sure y'all download the Underdog app and you can make your picks too. So
Hold on, Stat, real quick, because I know we get into the topic. Yo, Pac, Geno Smith still top 5?
Yeah, he had a bad week. I know you was gonna talk shit.
Yeah,
to me.
I can't stand a nigga who can't take accountability, man. I can't stand it, man. I can't stand a nigga who can't take it. How did Justin Herbert look, though? How did Justin Herbert look? How he looking?
I'm good.
All right. We could go on. I just want to check in. That all.
I just want to make sure we had the same week at the end of the season.
Yeah, Justin Herbert gonna be in.
Justin Herbert got a team though. He got one of the best defenses in the league. I will say that.
You shitted on that nigga when I was talking about the nigga. You act like that nigga wasn't even a game manager. You dissed the shit out of Justin Herbert. Nigga, listen, man, Geno looked bad last
All right,
week.
we'll see how the end of the season.
All right, we can move on. I ain't gonna dwell on it.
it'll be back next week. Okay, so Adam Schefter reported.
Why you talking shit? Geno has 7,500 passing yards in the last 2 years. What did Justin Herbert have?
He been hurt. That's why I ain't gonna lie. The best abilities availability.
Oh, so you don't want? Okay. Let's see if this nigga lasts the whole season before you start jumping on the horse.
Pause. Hey, yo.
Wait. What did he just say?
Pause, man.
Jump on the horse, however y'all want to say it in New York.
Listen, the whole shit about it is this, Pac. When we talk about football, we in a what have you done for me lately? I don't want to hear about what you did last year, 2 years.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, my boy.
That's the whole point.
Hey, hold on. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It don't sound
This
like
motherfucker always start out high. He don't even last the whole. Tell me the last time he played the whole season.
You right. I said that though. I definitely said that. If we gonna talk about what niggas did for me lately, Mace could talk about Kansas City. They 0-2 right now. That's what I'm saying. He
Yo,
gets
Killer,
triggered. He
that's
get
wild.
triggered by that. He gets
Killer,
triggered when I
that's
say
wild.
It's over with.
Killer.
Hey, twin, it's over with in Kansas City this year.
Killer, you get rid of all your niggas, nah. You get rid of all your niggas. Yo, stat. Stat, you next, stat. You next, stat.
This time, Mason, I'm supporting you. That was a crazy sub.
I'm
He was chilling.
This nigga's
He was
crazy.
Mason definitely chilling.
This nigga's crazy, man.
Crazy, yeah.
Okay, y'all.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
we got a report from Adam Schefter. He reported that the Ravens wanted to draft Shedeur Sanders, but he didn't want to go to a place where he'd be competing and backing up Lamar Jackson. Pacman, do you think backing behind Lamar, could have been a good
Why would
thing?
he go there, sis? Why would he go there? It don't make no sense. No, I do not want to go there. Period, point blank. Why in the fuck would I go and sit behind fucking the MVP?
Why would he
And
go
everybody
to Cleveland?
well, anytime the NFL call. No, bro, get out of here with that cap ass shit, bro. Why in the fuck would I want to go and back him up? First of all, we're two different quarterbacks. This motherfucker can run and can throw it a little bit. I mean, he can throw the ball. Maybe Shedeur's a better passer in the pocket, but he is not fucking Lamar. I would have told him the same thing. Don't want to go. See you.
Wow.
PM.
Why would he play? Why would he play third string for a losing team? At least he'll have some wins under his belt.
Third string for a losing team that don't have no identity of the team. You may got a shot. But we're talking about, bro, Lamar is damn near arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I want to go over here. I'd rather go to Cleveland. I'd rather go anywhere. Giants. I'd rather go Saints. Tampa Bay. You can name it, but like I don't want to go sit behind the motherfucking MVP. Like, are we really mad because he told them that I don't want to go? I would have said the same goddamn thing. Like, what are we talking about? Like, if let's just say it's my son, he the best running back, and the Eagles trying to draft him in the, I don't know, whatever round it is that he got drafted in. No, why in the fuck would you want to go sit behind Saquon Barkley? Don't make sense. That's just my opinion. I just don't understand how everybody is like so upset, and I understand it because it's Deion kid. I understand it because he already got everything that he want or what he need. Lifestyle, floor man. The crazy part about all this shit is like they're mad because the way I guess he's living, I should say, because he's a dork, bro. He's if you meet him, one of the lamest kids in the world. Like it ain't like he don't act like that either. So I don't understand. But like I wouldn't have went there either. Like fuck no, I don't want to go.
Murder, you got something to say?
think
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I think it's great that he didn't go to the Ravens. I was just asking that question just for conversation. I think it's always better that you go to the best place that you have the opportunity to play. I could even think of some other teams that he could have, potentially went to, like the Jets. It was a few other teams where I thought he would play immediately, and him going to Cleveland, and not going to the Ravens, I think was the best thing that could have happened to him. Other than them not playing him, I think when he's not playing, it just doesn't make no sense at all. He could put a lot of butts in the seats, pause, and he can make a lot of money for the franchise as well as he could get them a few wins in the early career and then grow into the quarterback that he needs to be for years to come. I think all of this is really counterproductive for what he brings to the table and what he actually could do. I don't know what sign they're trying to make out of Deion's son, but I really wish it would stop. It's enough at this point.
Yo, the fuck happened to your mouth during that? Yo, what the fuck? You ate that Pop-Tart? What the fuck is in your mouth, yo? The fuck happened to you? What did you do? Yo, what is
Bro,
it?
I had this dip in like for
Yo,
like
what
30
the
minutes.
fuck is it?
Dip, bro.
What is that? What the fuck happened? What is that?
Don't worry about it.
Was
It's dip, bro.
Yo, we ain't gonna have you
don't
keep.
worry about it.
Listen, man, we gonna hold you tight. You can't be up here drinking and drugging every episode, man. We can't
Bro, you
let
cannot
keep-
say that,
you
bro.
cannot-
People really be thinking that.
Yo, I just seen
Stop saying that
Yo,
shit.
man, I just seen a nigga. Yeah, the show, you ain't had that shit at the beginning of the show. What the fuck is that? I noticed it, but I thought it was your camera view. The shit just murder. You see the shit?
I can't see him from my camera, but what is it? A chocolate brownie Pop Tart?
The nigga keeps substituting Pop-Tarts, fruit punch, and with nicotine.
Bro, I already ate the part tart.
And Israeli edibles,
That he got from-
lean.
He said he got it from Joe Burrow locker.
Yo, bro, the nigga,
did.
yo, bro, the nigga whole mouth full is shit is good. It threw me off. My bad, sir. Yeah, I agree with y'all. Yeah, they wildin', they wildin', bro. Yeah, but yeah, I don't
Bro,
think.
what the fuck is that in your mouth?
I thought it was gonna go away. I thought it was the view. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Yo, yeah, all that shit y'all said. The shit I thrown off for a minute. Yeah, you fucking with Deion's son and all. Shout out to Coach Prime. Shout out to Shedeur. But seriously, I really agree with you. It didn't make no sense. Listen, let's be totally honest. You don't go, if you're a quarterback, you don't want to go to Baltimore, you don't want to go to Buffalo, and you don't want to go to Kansas City. You know, you would say that about Cincinnati, but because Joe Burrow gets hurt so often, you might have a chance there. But even when he comes back, I don't give a fuck if you go, me and Mace had this conversation. If you go 10-0, Joe Burrow's coming back, get his spot back. They paid him $275 million, he coming back. So,
Yeah, we don't want nobody but Joe Burrow in the city of Cincinnati, my boy.
yeah, but those are the four teams that if you're a quarterback, you absolutely don't want to go to.
Yeah. Last thing I'll add, everybody has you guys are pretty much in alignment, but everybody has their different thoughts on that. But I was just curious, in you guys' life, have you ever made a questionable career or business decision that actually ended up working out in your favor? Pacman.
Yes. I wasn't really into the property thing. Like, my boy was like, bro, we need to buy this property. I'm like, bro, fuck that shit. I got this money in this HRA and all this shit. Why would I spend my money to buy property? And I ended up buying a duplex, 110 units. Turned out to be pretty good. That was probably one of the ones I didn't want to do that I did. But yeah, I made a lot of bad ones, but that was one of the ones I was like, fuck, I don't want to do this. And it ended up working out pretty good.
Nice.
That's what's up.
We like the positive things too. Mace?
Yeah, I would tell y'all a few, but y'all would stop supporting the brand. So I know how niggas stink. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Killer is on you.
Yeah. Pacman 110 bandos. Them joints is trash that he bought. And they still trash. He bought 110 bandos, my nigga. It's all type of roaches in them shits and all type of shit. Rats and roaches and crackheads living in them shits right now, murder. That nigga act like he did the hood a favor. That nigga bought 110 bandos. Oh. That's it. But nah, that's dope. But on a serious note, like.
Shout out to Lil Haiti, Atlanta.
Little Haiti, Atlanta. Shout out to Lil Haiti. I didn't know Atlanta. No jokes. I didn't know Lil Haiti had Atlanta had a Lil Haiti. Shout out to Lil Haiti in Miami, my niggas from out there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't know if I made money off by accident, like you said. Question. I lost a lot. I won a lot, but like Pacman said, I ain't gonna say a lot. Every time I do something, not every time, but when people see something that's successful, they be like, "Damn, everything you do work." Nah, I bet you. Nah, I would say 7 out of 10 things don't work, but just 3 things that do work, they look good. They make up for the 7 things that don't work. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I don't think I ever did anything and invested in something I didn't think would win, else I wouldn't have invested in it. So to answer your question, Stat, I invested in a bunch of things that didn't work, but the things that I invested in that work made up for the losses that I had.
Got it. And before I move on, Mace, you sure you ain't got no? I know you said you wasn't gonna share, but there's no way that you don't have some sort of story, something that you're like, okay, yes, I made the right decision, even though at first you didn't know.
Man. I could think of a lot of things. They'll pretty much all go viral though. I would think about one of the things was trying to buy my publishing back. That was one of the things that really did well for me. Another one was putting a small amount of money into artists that I wasn't sure about, but they end up doing very well. I could think of a lot of them, but for the most part, I think everything like Killer said that you invest in, you kind of have to believe in it to some degree. So I wouldn't say I didn't believe in it at all.
Yeah, fair point. And thanks for sharing, because we want to hear stories, so I gotta ask you. But that's dope. Okay, so the NCAA is eliminating the spring transfer portal window and shifting to a single portal window. Sources tell CBS Sports. Don't know why I can't say that word. They haven't announced the dates and timing yet, but Pacman, do you see this as a good thing or a bad thing, the spring transfer portal being taken away?
I'm not really a big fan of the portal. Like, I just think it's almost like being excuse my French, being a hoe. You know what I mean? Where I grew up at and where I'm from, like, we don't go to other blocks. So, like, I hate the transfer portal, to tell you the truth. Unless it's before the season. But, like, I don't like that midway during the season.
I have pros and cons to the portal, but for the most part, unlike Pac-Man, I really support the portal because it keeps the coaches from really running amok on the players. You know how some coaches get a player there, tell them they're going to start, or promise them all kind of things, and then try to switch up on them. The portal keeps them accountable to the fact that they say, okay, if you act like that, I can get out of here and I can go to the next place without you holding up a lot of my career. There's so many athletes probably are watching this show that realize they went to the wrong school and their whole career was different because of the coach and what he decided to do once they got on campus. So for that reason only is the reason that I'm in support of the portal.
I like both of y'all's points. I like Pac-Man's points. Stay, nigga, this is where I chose to be, and this I ain't going over there because y'all winning. But to Mace's point, a coach will get you there, and, it's a little different. I always relate my shit to basketball, even though this is football. But you're right, Mace. A coach will get you there, and a new sensation will come, and you'll be on the bench. We have one of our analysts on this show, Maurice Claret, and Maurice started as a freshman. Think about the niggas on the team and those running backs that was there as sophomores, juniors, or seniors, and this new freshman sensation came when you thought if you was a junior and wasn't starting last year, and this year you're about to start, and you're like, and then it looks funny. I'm just giving a scenario, even though I believe Maurice deserved to start. The coaches from Youngstown, now you getting the number one player from Youngstown. It looked like some hometown favoritism shit. Even though I believe Maurice need to start, but if you're a player, you looking at it like, word, that's crazy. What I will say is this, I have opinion either way. I think both of you guys made some great points, but what I'll say about it is this. Ryan Day from Ohio State, he was really upset about it because what he's saying is the dates that they're using the portal, some teams will still be playing because right now it's 8 teams, or it's going to be 12 teams, and eventually be 16 teams. And if you're not one of these teams, and if you're one of these teams that's still going to be in the college playoffs, you're going to still be playing and not have time to focus on the portal. That was Ryan Day's beef about it. So they're still finalizing dates, but the dates that they're picking is throughout the college football playoffs and championships. So I don't have an opinion. I think both of you guys made some great points, but I would say on Ryan's Day behalf, change the date so therefore teams that's in the playoffs have a chance to even focus on that. Because if you're in the playoffs and the portal shit's coming up, what do you focus on? You focus on trying to win a championship, not focus on the portal.
I don't think Ron Day worrying about that shit. They got the best fucking program in the country.
I mean, no, that's what
that's a good point.
No,
who the fuck is transferring from fucking Ohio State?
What I'm saying is, Pacman, that's what he said. I'm not making it up. I'm telling you what he was mad about. I wouldn't know what that if he didn't say it. I seen him say it. That's the only reason. Yeah, he said it. Yeah.
That's probably because he can't fucking see who was fucking transferring then, probably. Because if he can watch it, I'm quite sure he would love it. But like, Ohio State is the mecca of football now.
But that's what I'm saying. The reason you got to think about this. If you think about where he's coming from, right? He basically saying, I know we gonna be in the playoffs, nigga. So that's if you're a team that you're not gonna be in the playoffs, you ain't worrying about it. He's basically saying, ain't no doubt we gonna be playing January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, whatever the dates is. So that's why to me he brought that shit up because he like, yo, nigga, we ain't one of them teams that's not gonna be playing in January. Yeah, so let's figure this shit the fuck out. So that's why I thought he brought it up.
Okay, last thing before we wrap, there's just some basketball that I feel like we gotta address. So Pat Bev accused NBA All-Stars of taking the game for granted. Trae Young responded and said, relax, let us speak for ourselves. So then Pat Bev went off and said, it's a long little quote, so bear with me. He said, I don't think he's won enough to even speak to me. He's been in the playoffs 3 times. I've been in the playoffs 9. My first 7 years, I didn't miss the playoffs at all. I've talked to people who played in Atlanta. They don't want to play there. Why? They don't think he's a good leader. They don't think he's a good teammate. You can make all the money you want. You can have all the leading assists you want. You can do all that. If you don't win, that shit won't matter. If you don't win, when you retire, they're going to forget your name. So Trae Young did respond to that. But first, Pacman, want to get your opinion on those comments from Pat Bev going off on Trae Young.
I like Pat Bev as a player, but he's just a guy. Like, he's not Trae Young. And I've been in the playoffs 9 seasons and haven't won not one playoff game. And everybody know my motherfucking name. So I don't agree with that shit. I'm just saying.
Just like that.
And like, I ain't gonna even talk about personal accomplishments that I've made, like the All Pros, the Pro Bowls, and all that shit. But like, get the fuck out of here with that. Come on, Pat B. Like, come on. Pat B ain't won shit either. Like, what the fuck have he won?
Yeah.
Yo.
Sound like crickets in this motherfucker.
Pack is an ATLian for real. He stood up for his boy.
Come on, man.
That's really cool. Yeah, I think there was some truth there. I sometimes you hear the truth from people you don't want to hear it from. It's harder to hear it from somebody you think is not on the level that you're on. But there's some truth to that. Like, yeah, we do remember Pacman, but there's a lot of people that we don't remember. He's an anomaly to that conversation, there's some
Beverly is one of the ones that you're never gonna remember. What are we talking about? You're gonna remember Trae Young. Ain't nobody gonna remember Pat B, bro. Nobody.
I'm saying from where I.
So are you telling me you're gonna remember Pat B in 5 years from now? Did you remember when he was playing in the NBA?
I'm saying, yeah, I did a little bit, but not that much. But I'm saying if with the temperature of NBA point guards that are being made and manufactured today, it will be easier. Not that they will forget what's his name, Trae Young, but there's a lot of point guards that can make you forget that real fast. We saw that even when it came to Jalen Brunson. As he heat up on the East Coast, we kind of forgot about Trae Young, that Trae Young was like going crazy on the East Coast once Jalen Brunson got going. Is that correct, Killer, or not?
Yes.
I want to know from some of you.
To be honest with you, you're 100% correct. Jalen Brunson is, you got to think about the point guards on the East Coast. Even though Donovan Mitchell did his thing last year as well, Damian Lillard was on the East Coast. Jalen Brunson came and took over the East Coast as far as point guards concerned, so I do agree with that.
Don't nobody know Pat B, bro. He's a defensive player, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Don't nobody know Pat B. If you ask any kid right now walking, hey, you know who Pat Bev is? They like, huh? You
No,
know Trey Young.
I'm saying with the way that point guards are going on the East Coast, if they keep going, they may forget both of them. You know, like with Tyrese Maxey, who else is there?
I'm
And
just
now
asking you a
with
question. Was Pat B a household name? Yes or no?
no,
All
no,
right. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of niggas got a lot of ass in the conversation, but they ain't got no game in the fucking conversation. That's what I'm. Pat B was a good player.
yeah, but when
Not taking nothing against him.
What was the question to make this even? Why did Pat Bev say what he said? What led to this?
Yeah, so basically Pat Bev was just saying NBA All-Stars are taking the game for granted. He was saying like there's a game and you don't see one All-Star on the court. So Trae Young was basically like, relax, let us speak for ourselves. And he was like, Trae, you don't have room to speak to me. Basically, you haven't won enough to even say this or that or this.
Has Patrick Beverly ever made an All-Star game? Exactly. So why is he talking about All-Star business? I like Pat Bev. You know, I like the defense. I like Tony Allen, Pat Bev, but you got to stay in your room. You know, when I say stay in your room, I meant like when it's all like when he says All-Stars taking the game for granted. That's why Trae Young probably said, "I'm an All-Star, nigga.
Right.
I'm let All-Stars talk about all." If it's a defensive conversation, Pat Bev.
Yes.
Go have the defense conversation. I'm gonna talk about All-Star shit. I think it's a great dynamic. Well, I know they on ESPN now. I'm talking about like Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. You know why that dynamic is great? Because you have Charles Barkley, who never won a championship, Kenny Smith, who's won a championship, 2 championships, Shaq, who's won with however many 4 championships. And then you got Shaq, who's a league MVP, Barkley, who's a league MVP, Kenny Smith never won a league MVP. So when they talk about certain shit, they shut the other nigga up. Like when niggas be talking about, yo, when you win a back-to-back championship and Kenny and Shaq is talking and Charles trying to chime in, they say, Charles, shut the fuck up. You don't know what it takes to win one championship, let alone win a back-to-back championship. When they start talking about, yo, when it's the league MVP, yo, to win a league MVP and Kenny Smith chime in, they tell Kenny Smith, shut the fuck up. You don't know what it's like to win a league MVP, so you just mind your business. And this kind of seems like what this is about. All-Stars should talk about All-Stars. Defense should talk about defense. You can have opinions, like anybody have opinion, but if you're an NBA player talking about another NBA player, that's what I would say if I'm Trae Young and Pat Bev. Let All-Stars talk about All-Stars. We'll call you when it's a defensive topic.
Okay, Trae Young actually did respond. He had like a 15-minute little video that we'll save for the next episode because, you know, Trae Young don't really do too much on the media side. So it was really interesting to get his perspective. But like I said, make sure y'all stay tuned for the next episode because we'll definitely discuss that. But that is all the time that we have for today. Pacman, it was a pleasure to have you on the show.
Smell me.
Pac next week, brother.
Hey, I love y'all.
Love,
Family
baby.
only. You get what I'm saying?
You already.
Thank y'all for watching. And as always, it is what it is.
What you want, nigga? Everything, nigga, super size. 2 Big Macs, like when they doing them 2 for $5.